Set 6 months after the events of Season 3, Stranger Things 4 is the darkest, most ambitious chapter in the series yet. The characters are scattered, some in Hawkins, some in California, and Hopper is imprisoned in a Soviet labor camp. The heart of the season, however, is the return of a new supernatural threat. Vecna, a terrifying sentient being from the Upside Down who uses trauma and guilt to kill his victims grotesquely. This season unfolds like a high-stakes horror mystery, unraveling Vecna's origins and tying him deeply to Eleven's past, the Hawkins lab experiments, and the very creation of the Upside Down as we know it. The tone blends 80s-style slasher horror, psychological terror, and war movie grit, taking the franchise into far scarier, more mature territory. With 9 episodes, the last 2 movie-length, this season has a massive scope, borderline epic, and keeps viewers on edge with suspense, emotion, and shocking stakes. This is the richest ensemble performance yet. 11, Millie Bobby Brown, gets a complex, emotionally intense arc, reliving the horrors of her past and learning the truth behind her powers. Brown is incredible, balancing vulnerability with fierce intensity. Max, Sadie Sink, becomes a breakout star. Haunted by her brother Billy's death, she becomes a target for Vecna, and her running up that hill scene is one of the most iconic emotional moments in the entire series. Vecna/Henry Creel/001/Jamie Campbell Bower delivers a chilling and layered performance, making Vecna not just a monster, but a philosophical and tragic villain. Hopper, David Harbour, gets his own war movie-style arc in Russia, brutal and raw, and Joyce, Winona Ryder, shines as his emotional anchor. Steve, Robin, Dustin, Nancy, and Eddie form one of the best group dynamics. Eddie Munson, Joseph Quinn, introduced this season, becomes an instant fan favorite, bringing rock and roll energy, humor, and heart-wrenching bravery. Even characters like Lucas, Erica, and Mike grow, though Mike feels a bit sidelined compared to earlier seasons. Performances are uniformly excellent, with standout emotional beats and deeply personal stakes. Season 4 is by far the scariest entry in the series. Vecna's kills are graphic, psychological, and steeped in trauma-based horror. Victims experience disturbing hallucinations, visions of their worst memories, before they're levitated, bones snapping, eyes bleeding. The visual effects and practical makeup are Hollywood level. Vecna's design is pure nightmare fuel, and the Upside Down is expanded upon in detailed, terrifying ways. Thematically, the season explores trauma, guilt, identity, and the weight of growing up. It resonates with real-world mental health issues, especially through Max and 11, without ever feeling preachy. The storytelling is complex but well-woven. Flashbacks, parallel timelines, and geography-spanning subplots all converge in the final showdown, which is tense, emotional, and explosive. Stranger Things 4 was met with critical acclaim and massive fan enthusiasm. Viewers praised its deeper writing, film quality production, and emotional depth. Songs like Running Up That Hill surged back into global charts. Eddie's final guitar solo in The Upside Down became instantly iconic. The only real critiques: the length of the final episodes. Some felt too long or bloated. Some characters, like Jonathan or Mike, felt underused. A few subplots, especially the Russia storyline, could have been trimmed for pacing. But overall, fans called it a return to form, and then some. A bold, thrilling, cinematic evolution for the series. Final verdict. Pros: intense horror with real emotional weight. Deep, resonant character arcs, especially 11 and Max. Phenomenal villain in Vecna. High-end visuals, music and editing, massive stakes, tight storytelling, and unforgettable moments. Cons: some bloat in episode runtime. A couple of side characters feel left behind. Overall, Stranger Things 4 doesn't just raise the stakes. It redefines what a genre TV series can be. With fearless horror, powerful performances, and emotional storytelling, it sets the stage for an epic final season. Series rating 9.3 out of 10.